Oh my god, I need a wee. I need a wee! Let's run out of here. Oh, wrong room. I was in the right room. Hi guys, Squirrel here. We're back with my summer car after a few days off. Oh boy, my dirtiness level's increased. Right, I've read some comments and I know you guys have got a couple of things on your mind. One of them is that you want more My Summer Car videos. Well, that's cool, because I'm now making them again. I was on holiday. I was on holiday in Gran Canaria. That's why. I wasn't making them. I took a winter break. The other thing is, you want me to get rid of the Christmas lights on the car. It offends you. Or something, because it's not Christmas. Let me just deal with that. See? Your wish is my command. What the? Okay. Right, let's put that over here, where we know where it is. And the final thing, which really makes me laugh, is the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes drive you crazy. Like the amount of comments, the mosquito squirrel is driving me nuts. Use some spray. It really makes me laugh. Because at the end of the day, this game is designed to troll you hard. And apparently it's working. Because you guys are getting really trolled. But I will say this, although I can get rid of the mosquito by using mosquito spray and having a sauna, not a shower, having a sauna. And let me just say, you can't die in this game by being dirty. You can die of dehydration. That's one thing you can die of, but not being dirty. Being clean and spraying mosquito spray will reduce the amount of mozzies. But there's nothing you can do about the barking dog at night. There's nothing you can do about the barking dog, and there's nothing you can do about the owl or cuckoo, or the owl that thinks it's a cuckoo. That thing that goes ooh, 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 all night. They will troll you as well. Luckily, I tend not to build at night. I tend to sleep at night in this game. I used to build at night when I was building the car. But now, because obviously I require shops and doing jobs for people, I try to do things in the day, so I tend to sleep at night. But the game is designed to be really, really trolly. It's designed to test you. And if you can't put up with mosquitoes, if you can't block them out, you're not going to get very far in this game. You just need to mentally switch off. Yes, look, I do rinse, by the way. I do rinse after I've gone in the shower. And unfortunately, I still dribble all over the carpet. But never mind. That's real life, huh? Today, what are we doing today? We've got 3,400. First thing I want to do... Actually, what time of day is it? It is 8:45. And that's 8:45 AM because the sun rises over here and sets on the lake somewhere over there. 8:45 AM. Right. I want to get the car MOT today. That's what I want to do. Also want to earn some more money. And I've decided I don't like pink. So I'm going to get rid of that if I can find the right spot. Oh, I had it then. There it is. I've decided I don't like pink. So I'm getting rid of that. That's going to be oil rags down there. Am I going to get rid of the pink off here as well? It looks a bit... it just looks rubbish. It really does. I hate it. I'm going to have to save up and buy a proper wheel. I don't like the wheel. I might actually order a wheel. Do you know what? I might order some replacement thingies for here. Also, the fluffy dice I'm going to get rid of. You know why? Because they're killers. The fluffy dice are killers. I'm not joking. Although they look... What the heck? Although they look amazing, these things are deadly. They block your rear view mirror, and you can't see what's coming up behind you, so unfortunately, I'm not going to put them in the oil pit, I'll put them here. And finally, I'm going to respray the car. I've decided I don't like the black and green combo. So we're going to make a few changes, then we're going to try and get the car MOT'd. Which means driving over to the tractor. What was I going to do? I was going to do black and... I was going to go for yellow? Yes. Yes, I was going to spray it. I was going to spray my car yellow and black and make it look like a wasp. Which I'm sure some of you will strongly disagree with. making. Wow, that looks weird, doesn't it? Yellow and green. Making a car look like a wasp. Fact is, you don't get any muted tones in this game. They're all like really strong colours. So no matter what you do, it always looks really kind of quite garish, I think. So let's get this. I'm going to spray that like a matte black. There you go. Not so bad. I'm going to spray that in matte black as well. It's more like a grey, isn't it, than a black. So the only real question is whether to spray the wheels grey or yellow. Let me have a look what that looks like. Let's try a shiny black for the wheels. A bit of a gloss might look better. A muted tone looks nice on there, but I think shiny might look better on here. Yeah, there you go. Now it looks like a wasp. It probably sounds like one as well. Bzzz. Have you noticed there are hardly any mosquito sounds? Isn't it beautiful? Although my guy is dirty and he's just had a sauna, so I can't quite work out how he's got dirty so quickly. There we go. It's glorious. Let's put the things back on. Then we need to make sure we've got some supplies. Now, if we're going to go to the MOT test centre, we're going to have to go to town. If we're going to town, I may as well take a mail order delivery with me to order some new bits. So we're going to get an order now. Then we need to drive over and get the triangle. Because to get an MOT, you need to have a safety triangle. Believe it or not. Also, if you're going to get your car MOT'd, here's a little tip for you. Do it before you customise your car. Because once you start adding custom pieces to your car, you'll fail your MOT. True story. Let me check the back of the car. What have we got in there? We've got spray. We've got something. Nothing in there. Let's see what's in the back here. Okay. Toolkit. Gasoline. I'm going to take the diesel one. I can't remember if the diesel one's full or not. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and fill up the diesel on the truck. Thereby emptying it. Actually, I could put in the tractor. I can't. Let me fill this up. I don't know if there's anything in this or not, because I can't remember if it's full. Let's see what's going on here. I think that's actually empty. Is that moving? If that's moving, I can't even see it moving. I know the tank's big on this. But I don't think that's moving. Oh yeah, it is. I think it is. I think I just saw a pixel. Alright, we'll empty all the diesel into that. Right, so we're going to take this with us. We're going to fill it back up again. And then I'm going to put the fuel in the tractor, I think. I think that's empty now. Okay, we're done. It's really weird how you can't tell if there's anything actually in there or not. Okay, I'll keep that going. We're going to drive around to the tractor. We're going to get the triangle out of it. Let's put some beer and food in here. Because I don't want to risk getting thirsty or hungry on the way. So we'll drop that in there. Let's see what we've got in the food store. It might be useful to have a quick stock check anyway. Actually, I've got quite a bit of food here. I don't need food. I've got one mosquito spray as well. That's fine. Let's put that in there. Tasty snack. We'll have a little snack before we go as well. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the order form. Let's ignore that stuff for now. How much is a wheel? $3.49 for a wheel. There is a better wheel, I think. Yeah, this one, $8.95. Proper race spec wheel. But that's a bit expensive. Did we not get that radiator? We probably should get that radiator. I wonder if we could do a job before we make a collection. I haven't chopped any wood up, though. We haven't fitted any of this stuff yet. We've got so much that we need to fit. Let's get a basic wheel. 349. Do you know what would go well with our car now? Leopard. Because it's yellow, like a leopard skin. How much is that? 300, 440. It's only like 500 all in. Let's get leopard. 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 So that's 500, say, plus 8. Yeah, it's about 850, isn't it? 850 out of 3.5k that we've got. We're also going to need money for fuel. Don't need any of them yet. We'll ignore that for now. This is the next big. We'll have to do some jobs and get all this stuff ordered as well. Or maybe we could just all put it in a massive order that we can't afford yet. Maybe we should do that. I will need this though, before we put this on. If we put this on and then don't put the radiator on, we're going to have problems. If we could get the radiator fitted. Maybe that's a good thing anyway, just keep the engine cool. Let's order that. Let's keep that at that for now. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, fitting a good radiator is never going to be bad. Fitting too much power without a good radiator is going to be bad. So let's do it the right way around. Okay, let's grab a snack and then a quick drink. And then we can hit the road. Like that. How many jobs have we got? Okay, we've got a few sewage jobs, which is nice. We've got one here, and we've got two jobs up there, blimey. Up in Lop. But for now, we're going to drive down here. We're going to go out that way. Drop onto the highway. And then we're going to go around to Parayavi, however you say that. Drop in our mail order form, fill up the fuel tanks. First thing we're going to do, though, is head over to the tractor and get the warning triangle. Because the sole objective, really, of today is to get our MOT certificate. Let's pull out the choke. There she goes. It's a little bit basic in here now. But once we've got our leopard skin and our nice wheel, it should look quite nice again. Okay, we're just watching the temperature coming up there. I want to bring the choke back in. So you'll see the fuel mixture come up as it warms up. Alright. Parking brake is not on. But yeah, we're going to have to do some jobs, which either means chopping wood or we can go doing some more salvage jobs. Okay. Let's give it some revs. Car tends to stall a little bit when you drop the clutch, put it into first gear. When the temperature's down, it's perfectly normal for it to want to stall. Oh yeah, she's singing. She is singing. Try not to die. That's the problem with this game, is always a risk that you're going to do something stupid and die. But that's part of the fun. No way would I play this on permadeath though. You have to be out of your mind to play it on permadeath, particularly in early access. Some people mentioned about me using a guide to build a car. Sorry if I gave the impression that I was trying to build the car from memory. I certainly wasn't. There's a couple of guides that I was using. If you go to Steam, look at the game and then go to the community hub, you can find a couple of good guides. One of them is called Electric Boogaloo, and then there's another one which I can't remember the name of. The Boogaloo guide is quite definitive, but the other guide I found a bit more procedural, so if you have both of them, you can kind of pick the one that you want. And they're still useful as a reference point, because they tell you what size spanner you need for, you know, like, if I want to remove my seats, I can sit there and try and guess what spanner to get, or I can just look at the guide. So, sorry if I gave the impression that I was building from memory. I wasn't. I was building from a guide. And the guys who wrote the guides, you know, hats off to them, because they had to sit there and tediously work out what size spanners to use for each individual item, and then they kindly documented it so that we didn't have to. Oh god. Oh! This game is always trying to kill you. Better than having a head-on. Let's hope we can move the car out of the way. And that we're not stuck and we have to go and recover. Come on. Just give it a shunt. You press the J key to do this, by the way. Just push our car around and we should be able to get going again. Yeah, head-on with that guy is just insta-death. You're better off ditching it than going head-on with him. Later on, you can get a roll cage for the car and then get seatbelts fitted. And then if you have a head-on, you won't die. However, although you won't die, you're still going to be faced with a very, very, very expensive repair bill. And I mean seriously expensive. The mechanic charges a lot of money to fix things. Okay, let's try that. We may be able to reverse, I don't know. Let's try it. Sounds like my car's dying. There we go. Yeah, that guy in the green car. Oh, here's the other thing as well. You need to there's a problem in the game at the moment. Come on, let's get out of here before he comes back. There's a problem in the game at the moment where if you get into your car and into driving mode when you're on a slope, your guy ends up on an angle when he's driving, and you have to exit drive mode and go back in again. Wow. Okay, so that's that done. Oh my god, I forgot the triangle. Right. There's no point going to the MOT test center without the triangle. So I'm going to cut and go back to the house because I'm an idiot. And then I'll be back in a second. Right, back at base. I'll leave the engine running. This won't take a second. There's one vital thing that you need to pass an MOT, and that's this guy here. Without that, you'll fail your MOT. So we'll grab that, and we'll put that in the back of the car. And then we shall be on our merry way once more. Right, now we have the triangle. I probably just wasted like at least an hour of in-game time there. Which way should we go? Left or right? Doesn't really matter. Which way do we fancy? Let's go left. When you pop out on this road, it really doesn't matter whether you go left or right if you go into the main town, because it is just about the same distance. I'm going to try and keep it to like 100k, because that's the speed limit. If I do 100k, I shouldn't be overtaken, and if we come across any cops, then at least I'll only have to pull over to be breathalyzed and I won't be done for speeding. So if I can see ahead though, I'm gonna, like that, I'm gonna push the speed a bit. Once we go over brow of a hill, I'll knock it back to 100. Sometimes these AI vehicles go on the wrong side of the road as well, so you have to watch out for that. They could be overtaken, but sometimes, honestly, they just drive on the other side of the road like idiots. What I do now is I just assume the game is trying to kill me all the time, and it seems to work quite well. Right, slow down a little bit. Just keep zooming in. I think that's a truck ahead. So we're going to have to overtake that guy. Is that a cop? No. It was a tree. Left turn there. That takes you to the mechanic, which is where I want to go. But let's go and drop off this letter first. And then we'll go to the mechanic on the way back. And hopefully I've not left it too late. Right, let me try and overtake this guy without dying. What could possibly go wrong? That zoom feature is very, very handy. Definitely worth mapping a button to that. Also, did you see the sign then? The warning sign? Like random animals. That you get moose that cross over the road. Occasionally you'll see a dead moose on the ground. If you hit one, you're done. If you drive into a moose, you're done. Okay, now it's a bit of a trek down here. Now we're looking for a rock. There's always like, I've noticed there's always a significant rock before a major turn-off. It's almost like a landmark. Stay away from trucks. They often have vehicles overtaking. Not that one on the left, there's one on the right coming up. And that, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a rock, you see it? On the right? Okay, so that means our turn's coming up. It should be a long bend and then a left turn. People are asking if there's other cars that you can build in the game, and unfortunately there isn't. However, I have noticed that there's like... There is an American muscle car that you can get when you're having repairs done, and there's also like American car chassis lying around. I'm kind of wondering if the author is perhaps at some point in the future... This is us. At some point in the future maybe he's going to allow you to recover, you know, wrecked chassis from other cars and rebuild them. Because that would be awesome. Because if the one thing I want in this game is more chassis, more cars, more parts. Like, just create infinite customization options. Because that would be amazing. There's Captain Wub Wub. Right then, we want both thingies out the back. Let's do that. Both jerry cans. Let's put that one. Is that diesel? I guess that's diesel, isn't it? Put that one there. That one there. Okay. Let's do the fuel first. Are you serious? Is that already full? Okay. We'll top that up. Thing is, it's only the car that takes the petrol. Nothing else takes petrol. Everything else is like running on diesel. Okay, so we'll put that one back. Put the lid on that. Fill that one up. And then we'll take our letter inside and post that, and we'll buy some, should we buy some more beer? We might need some more beer. Just to make sure. I like having a crate of beer in each vehicle if possible, because, you know, you can die of dehydration in this game. That is one of the things that does kill you. And whilst you can get done for drink driving, it's not as bad as dying of dehydration. Put that in there. We'll put that in there. Wait, did I not put the lid on? I swore I put the lid on. Seriously, game? There we go. Right, where's the, there it is. The envelope. Now, luckily, we don't have to pay now. We'll just order now. We'll pay on collection, so... Pop that in there. Or not. I think it just swallowed it. I really hope it did. I think it just swallowed it, but I don't know. Right, we'll get one Mozzie spray. We'll have one of those. Now, I've ordered a new rad. I'm pretty certain that we've got coolant already. But I'm going to order one just in case. Mine bag of crisps as well. Ready salted, please. 540 marks. I have no idea what he's saying. Absolutely no idea what he's saying. You see, my thirst bar's quite high already. So I'll have to crack open a beer in your honour, sir. Ah, feels good, man. Here, keep the bottle. Right, wub wub. Put this in the back. Get the coolant. Now our fatigue level is getting high, which is really annoying because I want to get back and get that MOT done. We could go back a different way. We could go the dirt track way. In fact, I think I will. Actually, what am I talking about? I didn't want to go to the mechanic anyway. I was talking... Oh my god. My head is not screwed on today. There's the MOT test centre. I didn't need to go to the mechanic. Oh man. Honestly... Somebody give me my brain back. Wait, I thought we put the handbrake on. We're in neutral. Right. That's all good. Let's get an MOT. Yeah, the mechanic is the guy that, you know, we'll need eventually to straighten our panels out, put the roll cage in, all the very expensive advanced stuff. Here he is. Here's the MOT test centre. So what you do is you drive up on here. Should do it, I think. Set the handbrake. Looks good. Not too far forward, not too far back. Actually, it looks like it might just fall in between that. Let me just give it a little bit of a shove. There we go. Just a little bit. Because he's going to raise that up on the ramp, and the last thing I want is my car to fall in the gap, though. It should be okay. Yo! Hang on a sec. Let me have a quick beer. Nice place you got here, bro. You can keep the bottle. Don't mind me. Yo! Can I get an MOT, please? Yes, you, sir. Can I get an MOT? Vehicle inspection, 325 marks. Let's do this. He's going to keep the money whether you pass or fail. So I hope I've got everything. I've got the triangle, that's the main thing. Hopefully he likes the car. It's a tense moment. Now, if we get the MOT, we get registration plates. If it doesn't pass, we're going to get a what's wrong with it. Like this. This is how they do MOTs in Finland. Take a screwdriver, and you're like, is it solid? Yeah, it's fine. Those trousers. Oh my god, what on earth is he wearing? You are such a character with this car of yours. Why does it sound like he's in a church? I am not getting neither baby chickens or eggs. What? Not sure what happened, your car has passed. Yay! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me just do a quick dance. Oh yeah. Hey, what's this? I have no idea. No idea. 1981. Okay. Thank you so much. VBX 403. It'll do. Let's proudly wear our plates. Do I have to spin it the right way around? Maybe this is the front bit. I had it then. Yay! We're officially road legal. Nice doing business with you, sir. The shower was free, by the way. I won't charge you for that. Okay, let's put these on the front. Yay! So cool. But yeah, if you forget that triangle, you'll have spent 300 and odd marks, and it'll be like, yeah, you don't have a safety triangle. And then you've got to drive back and get it. And you're like, no! Reverse gear, there we go. Okay, we have done what we came to do. We have got MOT, we have got our registration plates, and now all we've got to do is get back without dying. Which, you know, I'll be honest, I could just save it over there, but it advances time 2 hours. Every time you save it, it advances time 2 hours. In case you didn't know. Which is useful, but if you're trying to get to somewhere and the shops are closing, it can catch you out. Right, I'm almost certain that we're going to get pulled over by the police. And I don't know if I'm going to pass a breathalyzer. We had a beer in the MOT test centre, so we may not pass a breathalyzer. But I honestly feel like we're going to get pulled. This car feels like it's drifting a little bit. I know my tracking's good. A beautiful landscape. So we live over there. We could take the boat to the shop. We'll do the boat one day, because you guys might not have seen that. The boat is like... It's almost like an emergency thing. You know, you can use the boat to travel free from your place to the main town. So like, if you're desperate, if you've run out of fuel, you can take a jerry can, get on the boat, go over there, fill it up, come back. It's like a safety mechanism. However, I believe the next thing that's coming into the game is they're going to add a couple of things. Uh-oh, there's a car coming up behind me. There's a car coming up behind me. I am now completely scared because they always try to ram you. And if I go too quick, I'm going to get pulled over for speeding. This is not good. This is very, very, very not good. I feel compelled to go quick, but I know there's going to be police over this hill. Okay, I'm gonna floor it. Oh my god. Okay, I don't see any police. Let's floor it. Let's get away from this guy. They're adding buses so that you can get on the bus, I think, to town. Not sure the destinations, but he's adding buses. And the other thing he's doing is adding a level crossing. Which is basically just another thing to kill you. No police. Floor it again. I was really scared then. I've been killed a few times in this game by being rear-ended by cars. And if you change lane, expecting them to just drive past, they don't. They actually try to ram you. I don't know what's going on. But I just try and get away from them. So yeah, trains coming in, train level crossing, and buses. Let's try and get off this highway. ASAP. Squeaky brake hype. Right, the only thing to deal with now is the green car. I didn't realise that the guys in the cars were doing 120 down there. I always thought they did 100. Right. keep a very, very close eye out for the green car. So far, so good. Thing is, this is when you're most vulnerable, you know? When you've done a lot of stuff, and you're trying to get back to save it. This is when you really are most vulnerable. Okay, now we're relatively safe. Once you're on this bit, you're fine. The green car doesn't come down here. You see that flashing lights there, the antenna? That's very, very useful when you take the boat. Because when you take the boat across to town, you can get yourself really disoriented with where you are on the lake. And that antenna is actually a very useful landmark. Because the other thing you can do is you can get the boat over to town, get completely drunk, gamble your money on the machines, and then get the boat back whilst completely drunk at night. Like, that's a challenge. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what's happened. We've managed to get the MOT done, which is what I wanted to do. Picked up some coolant. Tomorrow we should be able to go and buy our parts. However, we've only got 2.5 grand, and we've spent quite a bit of money. We are going to have to do some jobs, which means either silage or wood cutting, or we could do a wreck. Actually, we could do a wreck. I've not shown you that yet. Let's do a wreck. We'll go and recover a wreck tomorrow to earn money. Did I leave the van door open? How very sloppy of me. Oh yeah, here we are in our wonderful car with the registration plate. You can actually, by the way, in case you didn't know, you can replace some of the textures in the game folder. You can put a flag, you can change the flag inside the garage, and you can also replace the registration plate with whatever you want. Now the tractor will need some diesel, so I'm going to put that here to remind me to go and fill up the diesel. Okay, what else have we got in there? Anything? Shopping. Let's get the shopping out. Did that go in here? What just happened to my shopping? It's not there, is it? Was my shopping bag gone? Seriously? I think I just lost some shopping. Okay, the coolant, we'll put the coolant in here. We're going to get a new rad tomorrow. So that will come in handy just to make sure we've got that. Warning triangle. Doesn't matter what we do with this now, to be honest. Once we've got the MOT, it doesn't really matter. Bit of food in there, bit of drink in there. Yeah, we're going to need to sleep now. But I'm just a bit perplexed as to what just happened to my shopping bag. Just double check it didn't fall in here. And it didn't go in there. What did I order? I ordered mosquito spray, didn't I? I got a mosquito spray. I got a packet of crisps. And coolant and beer. So I've basically lost my mosquito spray and packet of crisps. It's definitely... I can't believe that. Well, that serves me right for glitching walls. Definitely not here, is it? Okay, alright, it's gone. C'est la vie. Time to eat a snack. Let's, what do we have? We had sausage for breakfast, didn't we? Let's have a pizza. And a quick drink of water. Actually, let's have a beer. Pizza and beer. Let's do this. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the MOT. Let's have 2 beers. Rah. There you go. Fatigue level is up. Time are we on now? 5 PM. So if we sleep now, it's going to be like 2 o'clock in the morning. We can't do these jobs in the morning. But we can do salvaging. But salvaging at night is very difficult because you can't see what you're doing. Which reminds me, what did we do with the sledgehammer? Because we do need the sledgehammer. Did I put that in the truck already? Let's have a quick look. Wait, there's my bag! What? Did anybody else see that ping over here? Oh my god. Well, at least I found it. Oh man. Okay, you can go in there. That's fine. I'm happy now. I'm happy. The game didn't steal the bag off me. It just teleported it over there. No, I don't think we've got the sledgehammer yet. It's not in here. We need it in the truck. Didn't leave it in here, did I? Nope. We don't strictly need the sledgehammer as such. It's for bashing down the barn, but you can actually, I worked out, drive into it. Where is the sledgehammer? Did I put it somewhere else? Alright, not to worry. There it is. I'm going blind. There it is. Yep. It's very subtly laying against the wall there, but it's kind of useful for bashing down barns, which is what we need to, let's say, recover. Not steal. Let's say recover a chassis from one of the barns. We'll do that tomorrow. That'll earn us, well, it depends which one we take. I'll go for the cheap one first. That'll earn us about 3,000 mark. I'm going to go to sleep now, and then we'll save this. So we'll quickly sleep. Ay. He does love his bed. And we're woken up. Probably from the drunk guy. Will you pick me up from the pub? No, get lost. Right, what time is it? 2 AM. Right, I'm going to save this, guys. That'll move it forward to 4 AM, and then we shall continue in the next episode and go and recover some salvage for money. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I shall see you on the next episode. Take care, guys. Happy driving.